Game of Thrones was full of violent, dangerous, and cruel characters, but Westeros was also home to many strategists. Throughout its 8 seasons, Game of Thrones had it all. From political schemes to brutal battles, it became a huge hit with compelling storytelling and interesting characters. While Game of Thrones had plenty of brave and physically strong characters ready to step up and be counted, several people proved to be just as dangerous by using their brains over brawn. Welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. This intelligence was shown through the learned like Samwell Tarly, schemers like Cersei and Olenna, and also through strategists. In any medium, the best strategists excel in planning. Military commanders, advisors, and hands of rulers are those who are generally the greatest strategists in the Game of Thrones universe. Number 5. Robb Stark planned and executed the perfect strategy to defeat Jaime Lannister. For the most part, Richard Madden's Robb Stark was a naive boy who was driven by injustice and vengeance. However, he quickly became a man when he dealt a major blow to the Lannister army by capturing Jaime. Robb got their extremely valuable hostage through clever planning and perfect execution. Robb engaged Tywin's forces with a portion of his men while the rest surprised Jaime and took him. Robb made numerous mistakes that ultimately lost him the war, but this one moment was a stroke of strategic genius. Number 4. Ramsay Bolton knew how to toy with his enemies. Ramsay Bolton is remembered as one of the main villains of Game of Thrones, and he was certainly the most despicable. He loved the thrill of the hunt and seeing his prey squirming, which played into his love of torture. Ramsay had a terrifying knack for reading situations. He killed Osha before she could get him, and he also knew when to kill his own father and take his titles. When Ramsay and Jon Snow prepared for the Battle of the Bastards, Jon's battle strategy was ripped apart by Ramsay's. Ramsay killed Jon's brother Rickon in front of him, sending Snow into a furious frenzy. They abandoned their original plan, which gave the Boltons an immediate advantage. Number 3. Tyrion's failures under Daenerys overshadowed his earlier strategic successes. Tyrion is often remembered for his failed strategies in the later seasons, but under his command, King's Landing was saved and the Battle of the Blackwater was won. With King Joffrey losing his composure and leaving, Tyrion enacted his wildfire plan, successfully fending off Stannis Baratheon and his relentless attacks. Tyrion loved to show off his intelligence, and this would forever be his greatest accomplishment. He also proved his worth as a political strategist, serving as hands for 3 different rulers over the course of Game of Thrones. As Joffrey's hand, he made clever plays to determine who was leaking information to his sister and made strategic moves that ultimately bettered the realm. Number 2. Stannis was an exceptional battle commander with seriously bad luck. Stannis Baratheon was dealt several catastrophic losses throughout Game of Thrones, and they took away from the fact that he was an exceptional battle commander. While he wasn't too great with politics and was quick to be swayed by Lady Melisandre's promises of victory, he very nearly defeated the Lannister armies at the Battle of the Blackwater. However, Stannis was ultimately thwarted by Tyrion's wildfire tactics. Stannis lost again to the Boltons due to the climate and being ill-prepared, but he did well with what he had. The discipline that his men showed in subduing Mance Rayder was just a glimpse of Stannis' capabilities as a battle commander and strategist. Number 1. Littlefinger maneuvered politics with clever strategy. Littlefinger was one of the most dangerous people in Westeros, yet characters would continue to make deals with him. He was a known schemer and manipulator who often walked the line between sides, navigating it at opportune moments that benefited him. Peter Baelish's skills lay in political strategy, with his negotiation of Margaery Tyrell's betrothal to King Joffrey being one of many instances that proved it. Littlefinger always had exit strategies and backups in place, but most of the time, he got away with it. However, his scheming eventually caught up to him when he tried to pit Arya and Sansa against one another, with them instead cornering and killing him for all of his treacheries. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.